Hello guys, today before we get into the video, I'm going to be telling you about how I accidentally broke the exit sign in 6th grade. I am currently in 8th, I'm not that immature anymore. Like, it's like a big 2-year difference. Like, after 6th grade, I really took like a big, leap forward. And without further ado, I'm going to tell you how I broke the exit sign in 6th grade. So, what was happening was, I was like, okay, I know a way how to get me to be cool. Since I'm basically the tallest kid in my grade since kindergarten. I'm like, okay. So, we were coming from lunch, and Mr. Hackman, we were in middle school, we usually don't line up and go to class, but since everybody was being wild, and I wasn't really part of this group, but everybody was like being wild, and we were just like going crazy and all of that. And we were just a bunch of immature 6th graders at the time, so yeah, nothing, really much important details. So my friends were like, yo, Michael, go up and touch the thing and see how far that it will go.
No, sir.
And I'm like, okay, this won't like hurt or do anything, or just it won't do any significant damage to any property or anything. So what happened was I went back to where the front office was until like the door I had to touch wasn't really a far of a distance, so I ran. And when I ran, I was like, alright, I can do this.
Okay.
And I took a big leap forward and hit. And I hit the wall, but I'm tall and the exit sign is like right there. So I hit the exit sign. I was like, cool, nothing happened. I get mid-hallway. And you hear something go like this. I turned around with my face frozen. I look and I just see exit on the floor. I was about to exit into heaven. I was scared to death. And I had to stay with Mr. Hackman right there. And, my future ELA teacher was like, yeah, I have to tell administration so we can fix this and yada yada yada. So, everybody was like, did you mean to do that? And I was like, no, I did not mean to do that. No, not at all. And see, the boys were laughing. And Mr. Hackman, Mr. Hackman had like the audacity to say to my parents when he called them that I was the one laughing with the group. I didn't laugh at all. I was scared of what they would do to me.
It's been less than 15
So
minutes.
what happened was that day I thought I was gonna go to the principal's office and she was just gonna give me either a warning or I would get suspended. That day comes and goes. So usually they won't get you the first day. At my school, they'll usually get you the second day after you did something, or they'll get you like the day afterwards or a couple of days afterwards. And see, this was like the same time around, like not even a day later, where my friend stuck the middle finger up at his teacher because he got mad. See, what happened is that the day after, I was sent to Miss Reagan's office, and she was like, okay, what I could do, I could, for you to pay, I can give you it's not child labor, it's just that we can make you do some work so you can pay. My parents got mad, and it was something that I would never ever consider doing again. And it was by accident. Me, I won't even jump now. I'll just get on my tiptoes and make sure I do not hit that exit sign.
Yeah.
And see, from that day on, I did not hit exit sign. So, what I had to do to fix and pay for what I've done was I had to, for 2 days,
My worst enemy is
not volunteer, but like they made me like
my worst
do like
enemy
some
is
janitor
freaking
stuff and make me
math.
clean up, which
I'm
is
not
like
even gonna lie to you.
probably like the least that they could have like did.
Miss
They probably
Graves.
could have suspended me, and yeah, they probably could have, but they didn't. But she didn't. The principal was really nice. So
God, I got another
what happened
notification.
after that
And I don't even
was
have
I
time
was
to
sent
click it.
to do janitor work for the first time. And if you guys want to hear, actually, I'm just gonna tell you now. So I was sent to help the janitors clean the schools.
Hold on.
And see, what I was taught to do, I was gonna do what I had to do. My
Okay,
worst fear
I don't have to subscribe
ever:
to nobody right now.
clean the toilet. Yep.
Watch me wake up in the
Sixth
morning
grade
and have
me's
like a
worst
billion
fear ever
notifications.
was to clean a toilet. Now this was like at the beginning of 6th grade, and see, I'm at the beginning of 8th grade, and there's a lot of maturity that happened in between then and now. See, what happened was I had to like wash windows, straighten up carpets, have them vacuum clean, shine the floor,
Have
help
you
do
guys watched a YouTuber
cafeteria.
named
And see, this was like when some stuff was going on. Like first year of middle school is not really the
It does.
best
I already saw it.
because like teachers will always like blame the 6th graders for like being loud, and they still do this. They blame me for like being loud and all that. I mean,
It looks
not
good.
me, like our class for being loud and all that. And it wasn't really the best experience any middle schooler can
We
have,
need some
but
torches or
I guess it's a lot worse at other schools. So anyway, back to topic. What I had to do was basically help the janitors out, and the janitors really seemed to enjoy my company because like me and the janitors, like while we were cleaning, we would talk about like daily life and stuff. And see, this was like when I was like still like immature, like fresh out of elementary school. I was still doing like a little bit of dumb stuff. And see, this was like on my first step to being a more mature student.
Tifu, and like they were
Because
in a
like what the
cave,
janitor told me actually sticks to
and a
me,
creeper just came out of nowhere
and it helps
just
me go out
freaking-
through my day to day. And during like later on in 6th grade, when I meet these janitors when I'm not cleaning up, they're like, "Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?" I'm like, "Man, I'm doing pretty good." And see, we have nice people at our school. So anyway, I help the janitors clean up, like, and I pay for the exit sign, and it takes them from I think I did this in like October or November. And I did it it happened from then till like I think January or February. I got the new exit sign, and it actually looks pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, the new exit sign actually like looks like pretty fire. Like the exit and all that looks pretty good. Nah, the moral of the story, kids, is just like I know you're young, you want to impress like so many people, but it won't like get you cool and all that. Like, just if you stick with like friends you have now, and you'll be fine. So guys, if you like that, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and turn on always. I know like YouTube add like a new feature to mobile, like it'll be like personally and all that. And if you guys want me to do more storytime videos, say do more storytime videos in the comments, or do hashtag storytime in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one.